All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to another video here on the Joe Wentz Project TV. Today's guitar store review is going to be in Charleston, South Carolina, and we are here at Guitar Center. And I'll put the address on the screen. It's in this pretty big shopping plaza here, and I'm not quite sure of the name. Forgive me for that. This is only my second time that I have been here. I guess it was about 2.5 years ago, the last time I was here. So let's check out their posters first and see what they got going on, if we can get a good look at that. Dime bag, I'm not sure who that gentleman is. Got Zach. Zach's pretty cool. Hey man.
Thank you.
Yes sir. Got some others over there, the same ones I always have. Oh, it feels good in here.
Yeah.
Wow, this is small, very small. $6.99.
Oh, just use two.
Fender player 2.
Yeah.
$8.39. I like that. Looks good. Tortoiseshell pickguard. Fender American Professional 2. $17.49. It's a nice bass. I like this bass. It looks good. $2.59. That ain't bad if you're starting out on bass. Looks like they do have a pedal station here. Yes, sir. Thank you. There's the Holy Grail right there. Yeah, man. I do have that one. He's jamming, boy. He's jamming. Okay, now see, the last time I was here, I do remember most of the guitars have their whammy bars on them. Now, an employee just walked up behind me a minute ago and asked me if I needed any help, so that was nice. Oh, look at this. Squire Affinity Stratton Maple Fingerboard Electric Guitar Olympic White 304. That ain't bad. And we were talking about, well, I was talking about Squires in a few videos back. That's pretty cool. It's an Epiphone, $4.99. There's a clearance Epiphone Les Paul Standard, $5.49. That looks good. They got some nice Epiphones. $7.99 Epiphone Les Paul Custom Figured LTD Electric Guitar Tri-Burst. Let's see if they have any cases. I see a few cases over there. We'll get to that in a second. Well, they got plenty over here. Now, online, if you go to Guitar Center online, the last I looked, these cases were $99. But if you get them in store, they're $129. So that's just how they always are. I like these cases. They're pretty cool. Not crazy about that color, but oh my goodness gracious. Gibson. This is a used Gibson 1959 reissue Murphy Age Les Paul solid body electric, $5,879.99. Whoa, boy. Here's one that's a 57 Les Paul gold top reissue, $5,000. Whew. My goodness. There's another one that's $549. Wow. Look at that. Look at that Explorer. Wow. Look at that one. Look at that. That's crazy. My goodness. Oh boy, there's a 2800. Let's see the strings. Let's see. Back at the house, there's $7.99, I think. Let's see, 9 to 42, $7.49. Maybe that's what they are at home, but they're $7.49 here. No, still not bad. Do they have the 3-pack? I'll have to see here in a second. We'll see here in a little bit. Here's some more cases over here. 159. Got basses over here. That's the used wall right there. Looks like an Eric Johnson model up there. Right there. Walking to the acoustic room. Oh man, nice music room, acoustic room. Really, I like to get away from that racket that guy's doing. My gosh, makes it really hard to make content. When, if he would just turn down a little bit, it would be really nice, but I don't know if he's trying to show off or what, but that's the only thing that aggravates me about coming to, like, it don't matter, Guitar Center, anybody, stuff like that. Like, come on, man, have a little courtesy for everybody else. Not everybody wants to hear that, man. But sorry, y'all. Some nice acoustics though. They got Martin. Look at there. I think he just turned the amp up. Nice Martin right here. If you're interested in that type of thing. I don't know why they do this. You can't read it. Martin D28. Wow. $32.99. Wow. Really nice though. Got a bunch of selections. There's an Ibanez. That's nice. $5.29. That's different. Here's another Ibanez. $7.49. That's different. I haven't seen that. All right, y'all get ready. Get ready. All right, what do we got on the used wall here? I see that Eric Johnson model up there. Right there. Mighty dude, please. Here's a nice Charvel. I like that. 704. Not bad. Here's some amps. These are 5150. Give me both of these. Make them in total. Get that wet setup going. Here's just some cables. There's a Voodoo Child cable. That's a heavy duty cable. But it's heavy in weight too. Very heavy. Cool. I like these. That's cool right there. Here's a Strat. Little model replica. Tuner. Keyboard room. Let's see here. We got some more. Some more cables. Guitar stands. This is a small store. I like this one. Acoustic and electric stand. That's nice. $34. Wow. I'll tell you a secret, in case you don't already know. One word, Amazon. Tweed case, Roadrunner. Those are good cases. I got a few of these, but I get my cases now from Temu. And plus it's dirty, man. I don't know if it's coming through. These are nice cases, but this probably cost you about I don't know, knowing them, probably close to $200, I'm guessing. I don't know. See this Gator hard shell case? $200. It's nice, but they don't have many of the Strat style stuff, do they? They got more of those balls, it looks like, maybe. Some Ibanez. Oh, there's that Dragon Outburst up there. I got the... Is there a James Hetfield signature $2,000? There's your Rhodes, Randy Rhodes, Jackson, $12.99. That's pretty much it, man. Everything else is bases. The fish bowl full of picks. I noticed they all use these matte. It's matte finish now. It's not the slick picks anymore like they used. And do yourself a favor, don't get these. They'll short out in no time. Just my experience. Do what you want. Okay, here's the 3 sets. 9 to 42. Okay, at home they're $17.99. They're $1 more here. They're $1 more here. Still not bad. Still not bad. Still not a bad deal. See that dude just carrying that guitar? I'll tell a story about that in a little bit. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to see the tuner I got. I don't know if I can see that. I don't see it hanging up here. What kind of tuner is that? A small tuner like that. Let's check out their pedal case here. Let's see. What in the world? Let's see. I don't know. MXR. That's distortion. That's not. I won't say how much that was, but I can't tell. That's not it. So I don't know. I got one of these pedals. That Dumble Drive. I got that at home. I want to say I used to have one of these. God, when I was a teenager. There's a Univibe. That looks good. Some more pedals up in there. Look at that little Soldano mini amp head. Those are cool. Man, is all this used? I just now saw that. All this stuff is used gear, used pedals. Alright, over here you got your chord books or instructional books, tab books. Here's your pedal board. That's pretty cool. Live wire. That's a cool looking board. I like that. $149 for that. For that? Why? Good Lord. I hate to see how much this one is then. well, people can do what they want, but I get those things offline. I don't. The markup, and especially at a place like this, is going to be pretty high. There's your Xfour starter pack. Starter pack. Does it say how much it is? No, it does not. But, you know, if you're just starting out, that's pretty good. These are their instructional rooms, lesson rooms. They only have, what, 1, 2, 3. I think back home they might have 4. Something like that. Not quite sure. Not quite sure. I like the backdrop with the amps. That's cool. We got crate, the backdrop over there, Fender backdrop, and then it goes to Gibson, and then it goes to Marshall. That is cool. I was going to try this Xfour out, but I don't guess we're going to do that today. There's a Satriani model. Oh man, is that used? Let's see, $34.99. It looks good though, but I'm just not a fan of that single coil in the head neck. I think these two guys are jamming together. Yeah, they're jamming together. That's pretty cool. How many times have you done that? Came into a Guitar Center to jam out, and somebody else sits down and they start jamming with you a little bit? That's what they're doing. That's pretty cool. That's a beautiful color on that Epiphone. And I'm not much of a Les Paul guy, but that is a pretty color. I saw a video last night on Philip McKnight's channel where Herman Lee has his own PRS, his own signature model now. It's really thin. I used to have the Herman Lee Ibanez. I sold it. And I didn't know if they'd have one here or not. I don't guess. I'd hate to see how much it would be. Probably a few $1,000s, I guess. $629 Fender. Let's see, maple fingerboard, Olympic white. Yeah, I got one of these at home. Standard. It's nice though. I got one just like this and one with a Floyd Rose. Here's that Schecter that I played at the Spartanburg Guitar Center. Same price. Got the Sustainiac. I ended up going with the Schecter Blue Powder. And the only thing I don't like about these is the Floyd is really cheap. Cheap Floyd. Same color as my Xfour that I talked about on my video. 404. But mine is a 92. 92. Fernandez 374. Fender Player 2. not sure how you pronounce that. Deluxe reverb. Princeton reverb. It's another Mustang. Here's their pedal station. Got the Holy Grail. Yeah, baby. I'm glad I got mine already. All right. What we got inside? This is a small area here. It's a good way to get hurt. $7.99 Fender Jackson. $249. Hey, yeah, that's a good starter guitar. I like this color. Player 2. $869. This is beautiful right here. Beautiful, beautiful. $839. Marshall, $749. Black Star, $599. Fox, $13.99. No. And we got a Fender Champion 100. It's used. $249.99. There's an orange amp. I've never played an orange amp before. $539. Marshall MG100. Oh, okay. $199. I think it's got this built-in effects on it. Yeah. Digital effects. Digital effects. Why can't I ever say that right? Man. Twin reverb. $849 is used. I've never played through one of these either. One of these days. But like I say, I like to have a little bit more kick. Look at there. PV5150 cab. I got one of those at home. Man. Yeah. Foot switch. Sure, combo 5150 iconic. $9.99. And that is a 40 watt. Those are killer amps though. Pro. Never tried one of these. Boss ME90. Never tried that either. I have no idea what how it compares to some other effects processors. See, the bar is missing. The bar is missing. But that's expected. It's basically the same setup as they have back at the Greenville Guitar Center. Let me go find me a 3-pack of strings. I'll definitely get some of those. Got some more accessories here, picks. As of yet, I don't see the EVH picks. Man, $7.99. Sometimes I get these if that's the 1mm. Yep, that's what I would get right there. Well, $24.99 MXR patch cables. That ain't bad. How many do you get? 3? That ain't bad. That's not bad. Yeah, I will gonna get me a 3-pack of these. I give them a little bit of business. If you're into figures, got some Spinal Tap figures, which is kind of cool. $20 a pop. There's Lemmy, Bon Scott. Yeah, pretty cool. Oh, I like that keychain. Looks like a guitar jack. $30. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. That's some air fresheners. That's pretty cool. $7.99. Reserved for musician parking only. I like that. $14.99. Rock and Roll Avenue. And you got your other cables over here. Here's the Ernie balls. Let's see. Does this thing twist? No. $29 for these. $24 for these. Ernie ball's good, man. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not on me. Anyway, there we go. So, I bought these strings, 3-pack, man. It's nice. And, not a bad deal. It come out to be like $20, some change with tax. And, the only thing, it's actually the store manager checked me out using this smartphone. I thought that was pretty cool. Never seen anybody do that before. But he was super cool. He was really nice. And let me get in the car and turn the AC on because it is freaking very hot and very humid. So a few things to touch on. So if you remember when I showed that young man carrying that guitar, I can't remember if it was an acoustic or what, but right here, this part right here. When I first got in there, I was filming the Les Pauls. I heard like a lot of, I don't know if you call it commotion or what, I don't know, back and forth, and I really wasn't sure. You know, I'm trying to film, so I don't, you know, kind of just background noise. And then after a couple of minutes, I figured out, I want to say I figured it out, that young man was with his mother. I guess that was his mom. And he was wanting to buy this guitar. She kept saying no, that her if she wrote a check, it would bounce. She didn't have enough money. They went back and forth about that. And then I think he said he's going to call his dad or somebody. She's like, sure, go ahead. So obviously he didn't get it. So it was, I was like, wow, that was pretty wild how he was they were pretty much going back and forth like that at the register. And I was like, okay, that was odd. Another thing with the guy sitting there playing, you know, folks, I think it's great that you can go in there and play a guitar, test a guitar out. Sometimes, in some cases now, I think some people like to try to show off, you know, or try to show their skills or whatever. That's kind of the vibe I got with that gentleman. I could be totally wrong. I don't know the guy. I mean, then again, I don't know. Maybe he was just checking it out, but it gets kind of annoying. But if you just turn down just a little bit, this Guitar Center, that comes with the territory. The store is all right. I mean, for a Guitar Center, it's okay. It's all right. It's very small. I didn't go into the drum room or the keyboard room. I don't check out none of that because it doesn't interest me. You know, I'm a guitar player, but I was really shocked at how many Les Pauls there were, as opposed to like Super Strats or, you know, just regular Strats. There was a ton more Les Pauls there, which is fine, and they had quite a few things that were really, really expensive on the Les Paul side. Kind of makes you wonder, you know, is somebody going to actually come in here and drop that kind of money on that? It could be, not me. I'm not going to be able to spend that kind of money on something like that. When I went to buy my strings, there was a couple of minutes. It's just like any other store. There was a couple of minutes I would look at the counter and there was nobody up there. There was no customers, no employees, and then there would be 2 or 3 customers, and then there'd be somebody helping them out. And then it just got to where it was like 6 people up there, and there was only one lady, and then the store manager, he came over there and he helped. He walked past me. Now he saw me. He was the one that come up behind me when I first got there, and he said, "You need anything? Can I help you with anything?" I said, "No, I didn't." It kind of startled me at first because he kind of came in my blind spot, so I didn't. And I said, "Oh no, thank you," you know. And he was cool. He saw me vlog, and Guitar Center is pretty cool. I think if you're just kind of low key and you're not causing any kind of disturbance or anything, or you know, I think they're pretty cool about it. I've never had an issue at Guitar Center, you know, making a vlog or a review, whatever you want to call it. It's Guitar Center, man. That's why I like to do these guitar store or guitar shop reviews, just to kind of show the difference between an independent store, brick and mortar, mom and pops, whatever you want to call it, as opposed to a big chain. That's the whole point of why I'm doing these videos, to let you decide and figure out where you want to go and spend your money. Charleston is a busy city, man. Very crowded, very crowded. It's just everywhere you go, man. It's just a lot of traffic. It reminds me of Charlotte, you know, when I grew up there, and when I moved away from Charlotte and got out to the country, I was very thankful for that. Not putting down city life or anything around here at all. It's just me personally. I like to be out in the country and just kind of away from all the crowds of people, you know. But it is beautiful down here. I mean, there's a lot of things to do. There's the beaches. I mean, there is stuff to do down here. If you can't find nothing to do down here, something's wrong. But be sure to, you know, have your pocketbook or your wallet ready, because Charleston is not a cheap place to visit, you know, for vacation or whatever. It's going to cost you some money unless you got some other things lined up, you know, to stay with family like we are, thank God, or something of that nature. But it's a beautiful city. Anyway, so what do I give the rating here for this Guitar Center in Charleston? 5 being the best, 1 being the worst. I would say this store would get a 2.5. That's what I would give it. And the reason I say that, man, is it's Guitar Center. I mean, to me, Guitar Center is like fast food. You never know what you want to get. I mean, you might go there one day and it'll be great. One day it might be poor. One day it might be kind of you know, they're working the best with what they got, with the room they have. To me, it just feels very cluttered. That's just how it feels to me. And I know they can only, like I said, they're doing the best they can, I would imagine. But yeah, 2.5 stars, I would say. So far, I need to start putting these videos in a playlist, just like guitar shop reviews or something, and just put the Guitar Center videos in the playlist along with the independent mom and pop shops or brick and mortar, whatever you want to call it. I need to put all that together. As far as the Guitar Center stuff goes, again, it's a different beast altogether than the mom and pop shops. And you can go to these videos and see for yourself how the layout is, how, you know, I don't know if you can tell how big the area is on the inside. It might be kind of hard to gauge that on a video, but this location, it's okay, but man, it's small. So until next time, this is Joe for the Joe Wentz Project TV, and coming to you from Charleston, South Carolina, at this Guitar Center. Can't see it for the trees, but thank y'all for watching. I appreciate it very much. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. We'd love to have you. I love to read your comments, and wow, people have really been commenting lately, and thank you so much. That's awesome. It gives me more motivation to keep making videos. You're not going to hear me ask for anything on this channel. All I ask is you watch if you can, and if you feel like it, leave a comment. That's, and a thumbs up, please. Thumbs ups really help, you know, get these videos kind of out there. I know everybody says that, but it's the truth. Anyway, thank you. We'll see you next time. Take care. God bless. Keep rocking. Bye-bye.